Hi everyone. So you're coming to Humber in 2 months, in 6 months, in 1 year. Anytime you're coming to Humber, you'll have to find a place to stay here in Toronto. We are making this video for you to understand what will happen if you will be looking for a place in nearest future. And yeah, my name is Ostap. I'm an international student here, and I had the same, not a problem, but I'll say a struggle of finding a place here near Humber actually, because you don't want to travel 3 hours to Humber, right? So everyone will be looking for a place, and you'll be looking for a place too. Since you're new to the country, you will have a couple of options where you could probably stay, and let's talk about those options. First thing that comes to my mind is Humber Residence. It is really close to your studies, so you don't need to figure out which bus to take to get to college, and also it is very convenient in terms of finding a food if you never cooked by yourself and only mother cooked for you. There is one little thing that you need to worry about, is that residence gets booked really fast, so you need to make sure that you apply on time to get a room. The good thing about Airbnb is that you can talk to the landlord directly and negotiate even the price. We spoke with Isa. She had some experience about Airbnb, so let's see what she will say.
My first week in Canada, I stayed in a house that I booked from Airbnb when I was still in Brazil. The idea was to stay there only for a week, but I couldn't find a place to live as a long term during this week. So this is a good thing about Airbnb. I could speak directly with the landlord, and she allowed me to stay longer. And that was amazing, helped us a lot, me and my husband. I stayed in a shared house. I rented one room. There were more rooms there. And people from all over the world, they also rented rooms. So now I have good friends from all over, and I know that I will have them as friends forever. In my case, at least, I wanted my privacy back. So that was the reason why I went to look for a place on my own. But other than that, the experience was amazing, and I would recommend to people to book a room and try it out.
The next options are renting websites and social media groups. There you can find place pretty much anywhere for any price you want. You're dealing directly with the landlord. You probably will need to sign a contract, and it will be for a longer term, and you will probably need to pay for the first month and for the last month of the rent. Let's say you found a perfect article and you really like the pictures. Make sure you call the landlord, you visit the place, you ask as many questions as you can, and after that you decide that you will sign this contract. Make sure you read it carefully, and so you won't have any surprises after. A little bit from my experience. It took me 2 months to look for a place with my roommate, and we've been for a lot of places, like around 20 of them, and all the time we didn't like something. You need to like almost everything. You need to like the landlord, you need to like the premises, you need to like the place you're living in. We found our place and the places for students, but there are a lot of websites out there, so you can just Google it. Another option is Homestay. It is a place where you will usually be a part of the family. The really good benefit from that is that you may practice your English, and you don't need to worry about cooking, because the family will usually provide you with products, and they might even cook for you. However, they usually don't accept couples, so it is an option only for a single person. Also, you need to understand that family might not allow you to have friends staying at your place, or you will be restricted from doing some things. To sum up, every homestay is different, and every homestay might have a different culture, so if you are open-minded, you should go for it. And now Alice has some experience with this, so let's talk to her.
My first month here, I spent with a Filipino family. They were living in Canada for more than 20 years. They used to rent their rooms for other students as well, so I met a lot of people, and it was 7 other boys, and they were from Taiwan, China, and Brazil too. but we were not allowed to speak in Portuguese. So we were just speaking English, and it was awesome because their accent was really different. My second homestay was from Italy, and I was the only student there, and they were very warm, and I was part of the family, which was great as well, a different experience. So what I could say about homestay is that it's not every time that you are going to a homestay that your experience will be the same. So be open and enjoy different foods, enjoy different friends, and yeah, make friends. Sometimes can be noisy time that you are trying to study, but it's totally fine. It's like a family, so it will not be perfect. It's like family, but it's great.
Keep posted. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And do zустрічі, which is bye in Ukrainian. How's it going so far? Since you're coming from a different country, you may be asked, yeah. You may not have any documents that the landlord... You will have documents, not any. Since you're new to the country, it was very harsh start one more time. It is a website where you can book pretty much everything you want. A house, a place to live in, apartment, condo, a parking spot where you can live in your car. I found this ones too. In Montreal, 14 bucks. For a night, you can sleep in your car. The third option is social media groups. And the fourth option is different from the third option. Is social media websites and just websites without social media. It is very important because you may not like the landlord, you may not like the pets that are there. Who are you? That was so bad. No way. Now Alex has some experience with this.
Alice.
Oh, Alex. And now Alice And now Alice has some experience with it. I'm hungry. Okay, and now keep posted. Don't forget to Keep posted. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and do зустрічі.
Which is?
Keep posted. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and do зустрічі, which is bye. One more time? No?
In
Fine?
Ukrainian.
In Ukrainian. Ah, yeah. Keep posted. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and do зустрічі.